as we make our way down, coming down the stairs, you guys would begin to see the stairway is pretty tight. Like you can get side by side at best. It'd be kind of tight, and as you get down, descending probably at this point 250, maybe 300 yards vertically downward into the ground. It comes to a slight opening where the stone stairs turn into a chiseled away but more natural tunnel at the base. And as you come to the base, you would see in the distance it appears that it kind of cuts off to the right. Who wants to start us off with what they're doing? Don't be shy, anyone. I'll make you roll for it.
I'm walking in the center of the group.
Well, Emus is probably going to be Emus and start trying to slink ahead, and he's going to start observing, looking for tracks, looking for items, note. Do I hear anything? Do I smell anything? Is there paw prints
sir.
on the floor?
You have an option to make either make a perception check for me.
Got it.
Yeah, that boosted my health to 171 when we level.
19.
As you make your way forward, it doesn't appear that this area is extremely well used. There does appear to be like a slight accumulation of dust along the edges of the tavern here and here, but there are some, although dusty and it doesn't look like it's used super common, going down the middle here, up until about this point, you notice there's not a whole lot of dust. Like it's more well walked.
Do I see any footprints that are not humanoid?
You do not.
Okay. Emus is going to start creeping forward.
And as you get a little closer, noticing that dust, you would see that trend kind of follows off towards the right, and then as it goes forward, the dust in the middle pushing forward is thicker than the dust here. It's not as thick as it is on the sides, but it's thicker here down the middle than it is here down the middle.
Right. Not really sure what to make of that.
I would
it's
like to
not-
proceed behind Emus cautiously and being very aware of what's going on around me on the walls and whatnot.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. What are you looking for specifically?
I am specifically either looking for traps or signs to help us know where to go. And I rolled a 15.
That's it? Nothing added?
I can't find my sheet. Oh, there it is. It's on the bottom. What roll did I roll?
Perception 15.
Plus 4. So 19.
It doesn't appear that there are any traps as you walk along. There's no kind of like chiseled away arrow holes or anything like that. It looks like the stone is by and large undisturbed up until, you check. How far do you check? Where are you looking? Where are you looking, Mom?
I would like to continue to do this as I walk and just as I keep walking. I want to be looking for.
Okay. Well, as you run your hand along the walls, walking, you make it a 30 feet or so along the ridge, and then your hand on the stone where it's solid, checking for nooks and crannies, anywhere you could hide a trap. Your hand pushes through the stone as if there was nothing but air there. And you see your hand kind of disappear into the stone, and you're able to withdraw it and look at your hand unharmed just fine.
Nice.
Okay, upon noticing this, I'm
That
going
would
to
be right
say,
there.
softly, so that I'm not bellowing, "Hey, you guys, there's a space here in the stone that's empty, but I'm not sure if we should investigate this or if we should just continue on."
Emus is gonna walk up and kind of poke a finger at the wall.
And as you push through it, there's no resistance and it goes through.
I'm gonna start kind of waving my hand up and down, like testing it. Huh. Well, this is really weird.
And it would become obvious to you as you mingled and played with it that it's clearly an illusion of stone.
I'll walk
blocking
right through it.
something behind.
You're gonna walk right through it?
Mhm.
And as you enter, you see what you see. You see this. Who's at our door? 1 second. Who? I hate when people ding dong my door, man. All right. As you walk in, you see this large stone table with these 6 very nice carved out of stone chairs and a large fireplace that is currently unlit. They're still being yeah, it's just unlit. I'm not gonna say anything else. And then there's this stand also over here. There's this kind of like oddly colored dark stone that is super smooth and glassy on top.
Okay, I would like to check this area out, like feeling with my hands for warmth. I check
Check
the
what area
chair
out?
and the top of the table.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Mhm. 6.
As you check the chairs and everything, they feel cool, as if they're cold as the stone, any other stone in the area. And as you go over to the fireplace to check the warmth there, you notice that the fireplace is spotless. It's there is no leftover ash, ember, char. It doesn't look like there's ever been like anything really burning inside there.
Ooh.
Like on the bottom, it wouldn't look that way on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah,
As
Emus
Boogie's
is.
in there, I'm gonna say into the wall, "Boogie, can you hear us? Is this noise canceling as well?"
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. It's just some sort of dining area.
Emus is gonna poke his head in the fireplace to kind of look up to see if it even has a chimney or anything.
So you would be able to hear what she was saying, but with this illusion, it would be a little bit like, "Ooh, can you understand what I'm saying?" And then you would hear back, "Yeah, I can understand what you're saying." Like it's almost like a thin wall of like drywall almost as far as dampening noise.
Okay, I grab a pebble in order to cast light on it.
Okay.
That way I have a little torch for this what's it called? Fireplace.
Okay.
And I will leave it to other people to try to figure stuff out.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm still fucking with the fireplace.
Okay, what? Calamithy?
Was there some form of light source lit or unlit? Or a lantern looking thing, anything? Or what I see is what I get in this room pretty much.
You're welcome to like ask questions like that because it could possibly not be there, but there are no other light sources. There are no other
Interesting.
lanterns or anything as you're looking around.
Any carvings in the table? Symbols, anything like that, indicating who might use this room?
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Are you checking for the like just all the stonework?
I specified table.
Okay.
I will be checking stonework on my next turn. Because I didn't see shit on a table. 9, 10, 11.
It does look like it's very well made. And it looks like the chisel lines are no longer sharp, and time has worn them rather round, giving you the inclination that it's been a long time since it's been made. But other than that, you're not able to deduce really anything from it.
Okay.
When I stick my head in the fireplace and look up, does it have a chimney?
As you look up, it's less of a chimney and more of kind of like a space for heat to be directed upward. It's not like fluted anywhere. And as you look up, you do see the stone does look a little different. It doesn't look like there's soot or anything like that, but it looks like um, as if the stone has been discolored by heat.
Huh, interesting. Then there's no knickknacks or anything on the table, right?
Yeah, it's completely. It basically almost looks like a kind of like a conference room that's not being used in a way.
I want to check out this pedestal then.
Trying not to get in his way, I'm gonna kind of have light above it or generally behind his head.
All right, Seth, as you approach it, what about it? It's this kind of like, in ways that you and I can understand it, it'd be like almost like an alien type thing you would see, where it's this.
Well,
It's
Emus is going to check it out from a religious perspective. He suspects that it might be some sort of altar or something.
okay.
So maybe roll history on it
Or religion.
or religion. That works. I think they're both +0 to me. Yep, they are. 19.
um, it doesn't seem to be connected to any religion that you're aware of, that you've ever heard of anything.
Have I ever seen craftsmanship like this before? Is this like, does this look abnormally well crafted or?
Yes, it looks like based on like the as you get closer and are kind of like inspecting it now, you would see that underneath this kind of shimmering glass surface on top, there's these lines and these intricate like um it's almost like layered um what's the word when you can see through something translucent, like layered translucent
Cake?
panes of like yeah, opaque layers of obsidian where like there's been a line drawn in this kind of like odd mazy type design, and then on top of it was another. And they don't. It doesn't seem. None of them seem. It's not chaotic. They're not overlapping. There seems to be this kind of clear purpose to the lines underneath this glass surface.
Call over. Hey, have you guys seen anything like this before?
Can't say that I have. Do the lines look like they have an entrance on the side of it, like where they lead somewhere?
Can you repeat that one more time? Do the sides look like they have lines on it?
Do the lines inside of the glass look like they lead to outside of the whole thing, like there's an entrance to it?
Mm. Um, by looking at it, it looks like they're kind of contained within whatever object this is.
Maybe it's a map.
Ooh, that's interesting idea. Okay.
I'm gonna report what I see out to Bazooka.
As I'm looking around the walls and rubbing my hands on them, do I feel or see any symbols?
Make
I
a
will
perception
roll.
check for me. Sorry, I'm doing something as well, guys.
No,
Sorry if
I just sensed a break in other people's turns and was throwing mine in now.
How dare you?
Perception. Guard does that. He goes, "How dare you?"
what's your roll?
Sorry, it is a 21. I didn't want to interrupt what you were doing.
So looking around, the rest of the walls in this area do not seem like illusions, and they do seem, in fact, dry. The rest of this area, but there don't appear to be any kind of markings. Like this area seems like it was like a natural cavern within this tunnel system.
Nothing identifying whose uses this.
No.
Yeah.
Eames is gonna come back over to the wall of illusion, and he's gonna poke his head through and go boom.
Wow.
And as Agatha and Tammy are walking by, she lets out a and she closes her
But
throat.
Bezoit's out there too, and I jump.
Yeah, all four of them.
I'm gonna give them all an evil smile.
Agatha turns her head down further, as you hear almost wind blowing, and it'd be at this point you feel almost kind of this breeze sucking past here. It's gentle. It's not like it'll blow your hair to the side, but there's this definite breeze going this way.
Well, there's not much in there. It's just a room with a big table and fireplace. It's pretty empty, actually.
Also, there's some sort of pedestal that maybe it's a map or something. I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm pretty sure that this door is safe, this illusion entrance. But other than that, I don't know.
Tammy looks back up the stairs that you guys came from. There's kind of ominous stairway leading up to darkness. Well, is it safe enough for us to hunker down, or is it not safe enough because of the simple illusion protecting it?
I kind of give her a look. Why you need to pause to catch our breath real quick?
She looks around at the group. You guys look pretty banged up from that fight.
Well, yeah, I guess I could use a quick little sit down.
I would love to rest. So this illusion muffles the sound, but if it's talking, you can still hear that.
Oh, I guess
She puts up her cloak around herself and pulls up the boots that she's put on, looking kind of big on her. Definitely pretty massive on her. She had got to get them tailored. And she looks determined. I can
She's
stay
not-
and watch if we'd like.
she's not keeping them.
My only concern, guys, is this is
Oh, well, you
right.
better let her know that because she thinks she. What's that, Bezoit?
My only concern is that we're right at the entrance to this downstairs, and with that city coming, is this a safe decision, or should we go? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter how far we go in. They're going to come down here. They're going to us, right?
So I figure that we've got a couple hours lead on them. We keep going forward to see if we can make more decisions turn-wise. And if we don't see anything pretty quick, then maybe we head back here. Try to bar the illusion entrance and rest here.
I guess I'm for going a few hundred feet to just make sure the coast is clear type of deal.
Agatha nods as she like holds up a thumb that just came out of her mouth, checking that breeze heading that way. Yeah, I agree.
I shout over my shoulder, "Hey, Emus, did you search for any like handles or knobs that might be hidden to open any compartments in this fireplace?"
You're yelling back to this just like headless figure sticking into this stone wall.
Just looking at his butt.
Do I hear enough of it to?
Yeah,
to
it would be muffled, but yeah, you would hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna pop back through. Well, I just took a look. It doesn't see anything that stood out or seemed interesting.
All right, I'm just gonna double check because it's just weird to have a fireplace with no wood or nothing in it.
Fair enough.
Diagonally. No.
I had that thought. I was like, is this like a travel system to get down here with some evil people? So going with an investigation, right?
Yeah.
18.
It looks like this very nice, ornate stone marble combination. Very nicely chiseled and designed, but there don't appear to be any levers or tricks or that you can find about it. Other than it looks like there's definitely a source of heat that appears in this thing, and it doesn't appear to be consuming any materials.
Hmm.
Oh, this thing is exuding heat?
Not currently, no, but the markings on the stone above would illustrate that there is a heat source that has been present inside this thing, probably quite a few times.
Hmm.
Like the vampires travel through it.
You guys remember them fucking 3 towns back? Them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm sure they're still coming for us.
Yeah, well, I feel like,
Except for the dead ones.
with
Yeah.
this big city floating in the sky that are coming after you, I feel like other people that are after you would see that coming after.
Kind of deterred from
But
But
joining
how
know
would
in.
they know that it's coming after
They
us?
want it, but they would know that whenever they're going towards wherever they know you are. Flying city. No, just kidding. All right, what are you guys doing?
Yes, leaving this sus ass non-info given room behind.
I thought that we were going to go a couple 100 feet, see if there was anything up ahead, and then come back here and rest.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope there's something more because I don't feel like being cornered in one room with some big bad evil guys coming our way.
That is, if they even know that we're here.
I'll be able to paint a wall for it later.
You think Mancho wouldn't fucking sell us out for his life? You're out your mind.
Fair enough.
I am appalled you would even suggest such a thing, a degradation of my honor.
The French have no honor.
As I'm continuing down this hall, I'm still alert and aware and looking for traps and or clues of where to go.
All right, as you come around the corner, you can hear this it's like this almost like this inhale, this very faint inhale, and the breeze passing you, and then it stops, and then you hear that inhale again, and that breeze passes, and as you round the corner, you can see this massive stone wall and this very odd circular door, carved out of this different material than the stone wall. It's like this very shiny black obsidian.
So that wind we feel is like somebody's breath.
As you approach the door,
This butthole door.
Caitlin.
We're inside the rectum of some massive creature.
Poor DM.
This creature also apparently to breathe through its butthole.
Oh,
Creatures that do that.
I know.
No. As you guys approach this door, kind of similar in structure to that podium you guys seen in that back room. There's a series of shapes and symbols, 4 to be exact, in the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, with the circles within the symbols. And the symbols look like this. And there's also these runes surrounding the exterior of the circular door.
It'd be like Skyrim, where you have to find the images
The
on the
golden claw.
wall. Yeah.
Just look on the back of it every single time.
Facts. It took me a embarrassing amount of time to figure out how to do that, though. I just figured out the puzzle by elimination.
Yeah, there's only like 9 combinations.
Yeah.
Wait, 27. But still, it's not very much.
1 second, I'm making a picture for you guys.
Fire, earth, water. I don't know what a screen shows.
Definitely not a butthole. Check the butthole.
Where'd you post it at?
He's looks like doing something on his tablet, so maybe drawing it.
Oh, neat. Okay, in the meantime, even though I guess my character hasn't played Skyrim, head over to this corner here and hold my light up to the corner. There's probably no symbol on it. Then head back to the group.